Hey guys, what is going on? And welcome to another video here on the channel. And today we're going to be talking about how simple is the new Fortnite leveling system. Now they've said at the start of Chapter 2, more fun, less grind. So it makes you think that it'd be easier. And they have merged levels and tiers, so in a way, kind of easier. But is it? As you can see, we're on Friday, 4th day of the season. So I'm at level 11 after 4 days, which is pretty bad. On the old system I'd have been sort of level 12, 13 after those 4 days. Now, well, after like 1 or 2 days actually, to be fair. So clearly it's slower at the start. Will it be faster towards the end? Possibly. We're getting a lot more XP, but each level is the same. It's either 75 or 80,000. Most people are saying it's 80,000. A few people are saying it's 75. I think it's 75, but I'm not too sure, so don't quote me on that one. But the thing is, we need, for the Battle Pass, to get to level 100 if we want to max it out, because there are no tiers now, so you've got to do this leveling up to get there, which means 100 tiers in the however many days we've had. Now, it does look like the season might have already had an extension by the looks of it. It does say 54 days right now, and I'm pretty sure it didn't say that at first. Now, is that enough of an extension? Possibly not. We're still needing to average around nearly 2 levels a day. Is that possible? Possibly not. Like, 2 levels a day is 150 to 160,000 that we're needing to be getting. Over the season, we need to get to level 100, which is 7.5 to 8 million XP, depending on how much we actually need. 7.5 to 8 million XP even. Sorry about that, guys. That's a lot of XP to be getting. Now, how much are we getting? Well, these challenges, we're getting 11 a week, and they're 14,000 XP each. That's only 154,000, and because we only have 9 weeks, that's just under 1.5 million over the season. So where is that other 6.5 million coming from? Well, you could argue the medal punch card. Right, that's 24,000 a day. The season is now saying 54 days left. We've had 4 days. So let's just say 60 days. 60 times 24, you're looking at around 1.3 million. And let's be perfectly honest, that combined with your challenges, you're looking at maybe 3 million XP. That still leaves us with 4.5 to 5 million XP that we have got to get just from playing. Now, this might not sound like a lot, but on the new system, it is, on average, you're roughly going to be getting around 5,000 XP per game. Now, to put that into perspective, on top of all your challenges, on top of doing all medals every day for the season, you'd roughly need to have 1,000 decent games, which is a lot. In the 10 seasons, I've only played something like 5,000 games myself, and they want 1,000 this season roughly to get your level 100. It's a lot to be doing. So yeah, we're going to have a little look at that in this game. We've got the Halloween skins coming back into the shop now. We've got achievements still. As you can see, I've got a fair few already. There's a lot of those now. But there's also Arena has been reset. Now, Arena solos and Arena squads this season. Now, Arena was reset, but it shouldn't be too hard to push back up. Now, when do you want to push back up by? The Fortnite Champion Series, the FNCS, will be starting November 1st, which is in just 2 weeks today. So you've got 2 weeks to get up to your Champions League if you want to get into the Champion Series. The other tournament should be starting around that time as well. Those will also take either Champion or Contenders. You want contenders, that's 2,000 type. Champions is 6,500. So not a lot of time at all to get a lot of points. Is it possible? Definitely. People managed it last season. I don't see why they wouldn't this season. But it'll be hard. Or will it? This is the other thing with the new season. Yeah, the XP system is a lot harder. But the arena system and the actual games themselves seem to be a lot easier this system. Now, whether this is because of bots in normal games or not is anybody's guess. But what I will say is it seems like because no one is used to the map yet, no one's used to the weapons yet, no one's just used to all these new systems, people seem very, very off with it. People don't seem to be fully synced up with it yet. Now, how long this lasts for is anyone's guess. Some people are already getting synced up with it now, some people will take a couple of weeks, but I mean, if I was you, press your advantage during the next week or two whilst you have it, because people will start getting used to this game very quickly. Now, there is a reason I'm landing Craggy Cliffs. There is the O here. Now, not sure if you guys have been paying much attention to your F's and O's, but the O is just underneath the big house. And that will give you 14,000 XP and part of your alter ego challenge done. And I just tiered up to, well, leveled up, I should say, level 12. Now there are people all around me, I've got no guns. What can we do about a situation such as that? Easy. Swim. One thing you'll soon notice about the new chapter, swimming is better than running. Now why this is, I don't particularly know. Just if you keep swimming and bobbing up and down the way that I am now, you're actually going to pick up more speed than running, unless you're going against a current in a river, which I suppose some people might do. Right. Seems to be like a colour glitch when you're diving. I'm going to assume it's not intended, but that's actually quite noticeable. You can see sort of like a greeny yellow colour glitch. Now, what do I think of the new map? I think it's pretty cool. I mean, I've done the work and gone to literally every single landmark. Some of you may have also been thinking in terms of XP, let's use the glitch with the 4 bridges. That was a glitch indeed. You're not wrong in thinking that. So the blue, yellow, red and green steel bridges were glitched, so every time you went there it said landmark discovered and gave you the 2,000 XP, so you could get 8,000 XP a game. However, that today has been patched, so here we are back to just trying to get XP the normal way, which isn't easy. Normal way is not easy at all. Now, 65 XP an ammo box, 65p a supply llama, 75p XP a chest. It does add up, but it's still not a massive amount. So what else can we do to boost our XP? Medals. Now, even when you've not got the medal punch card, these still give a fair amount of XP per medal. It's around 200, and it's not hard to get some of them. Now, some other ones that not a lot of people know about, the weak spot streak. So when you're harvesting something, if you get, I believe it's 5 in a row, hitting your weak spots, you'll end up getting, I believe it's just 10 XP, but even 10 XP, that's 10 XP that you didn't think you'd have. So it's all worth it, it all adds up. That is what we've got to. That's the way you got to treat this season. The XP we're getting isn't a mass amount, so the XP we do get, it's all adding up. Now, here's another question about the new season. The meta. What is the meta in terms of weaponry? Well, you could argue there isn't one yet, we haven't played enough. But there clearly is, everyone's using similar weapons. Now, I'd say it's AR, shotgun, sniper, fishing rod and a healable or something along those lines. But is this really good use? Well, I just tried to shoot that guy down and it did not work out well. Oh wow. How that snipe missed him. Very lucky person to be alive. If I'd have been just a little bit quicker on the mark with destroying that, I could have potentially got a kill there. So yeah, fishing rods are definitely in the meta. Snipers, for some unknown reason, seem to be in the meta an awful lot. Now, how come everyone's using these weapons? Because I can tell you now, we don't have much of a distribution of weapons at all. The majority of the weaponry at the moment is AR, a shotgun, an SMG, a sniper, and an RPG. That's pretty much all you'll see. Now, with weaponry like that, you don't end up with many combinations you can have. So, when people ask me, oh, what do you think of the current meta? I'm just like, there is only one meta because there's only one possible meta. If you all get what I'm saying. So, even now I'm carrying AR, shotgun, SMG, fishing rod. The only other weapons I could potentially take is an RPG or a sniper. Like, we don't have the opportunities that we had on the old map. Now, whether this is because they're going to be bringing out a load of new weaponry, yeah, I would assume so. But when can we expect to see that? And that's what nobody knows. Nobody actually knows that answer. So, you've seen me going around Steamy Stacks for a while. Well, it's quite purple based. Do you want to know why? It's to do with Kevin the Cube. It's called Kevolution Energy. And as you can see, and as you just saw out the front we have a gigantic purple Kevin the Cube. So, what is Kevolution Energy? Me? It seems like what looks like a nuclear power plant, but it's not a nuclear power plant. It's actually using the cube energy to power stuff. A little bit like Neo Tilted. Well, does that mean anything? Is that, like, significant? Possibly. All I'll say is there's a lot of hidden things in this map. For example, there are bunkers. There's a big bunker down in G7, I should say, down where my marker is down there. Underneath that mountain, there's a gigantic bunker built into the mountain itself. Now, what's it doing there? We don't know. Is it a landmark? Yes, it is a landmark. It even has its own name, which is redacted. The name is literally called Redacted, so clearly something secretive going on there. Could that mean anything in terms of potential storyline? Yeah, it could. But so could pretty much anything else that's going on here in the season. We literally won't know anything for a while. Now, one other interesting thing that people have noticed is that there doesn't seem to be an overall theme for this season. Well, it kind of is. It's just like it's a new world. But it is, I will admit, a bit like Season 1 from Chapter 1, where it's just sort of like a prologue. It's setting the scene. I reckon the main storyline for this island will kick off in Chapter 2, Season 2. Glad I just saw a llama. So yeah, as you just saw, search supply llama, that's only 65 XP. So, is it worth going for llamas, chests and ammo boxes? Yeah, obviously it's XP that you wouldn't have normally got, but is it a lot? No, it's not at all. Now you guys may be questioning why I'm pickaxing trees and stuff. It's because if I can get that weak point streak, that is an extra 10 XP I wouldn't have normally got. Glad I just hit 520 points. I'm proving exactly what I wanted to prove. Arena at the moment, it's easy. Very, very easy. Now, another thing that people are commenting on is that these rivers and the fishing, how powerful is it? Very much so. Put it this way, you can just swim along a river and keep catching floppers and just heal your way into the circle. Like, that's why I'm currently running through the circle, running into the circle in the storm. Still 20 seconds of the storm moving, but I know I will be able to heal that back quite quickly if I get to the river. So, does that make fishing overpowered? Possibly. Does that make the storm underpowered? No. I would still say that the storm is as powerful as it needs to be. I think the issue here lies with the fishing, not with the storm itself. As you'll have also noticed throughout the game, I've been upgrading my... there you go. 5 medal max, 10 players remaining. Leveling up your medals. Now, some people might think, well, what's the point? I've already got my medal. It's not doing anything to the punch card. It kind of is. It, I'll admit to you guys, it gives you a little bit of extra XP. It's not a lot, again, but it does give you that extra XP. Now, you may have just wondered as well, why on earth did he build up to the chest? You don't get your XP if you destroy it. It's a simple reason. So, simple answer, don't destroy chests because you won't get the XP for it. And also, can I just point out, Golden Scar. Thank you very much, Epic Games. Now, you may have noticed as well, 7 people left. Have we encountered another person? Not really. We heard someone running at the start above us. He didn't notice us. Since then, have we seen another person? Actually, yeah, we did. We saw that fight, but did he shoot at us? No, he just ran away. Now, there are no bots in Arena, but that's the amusing thing. We kind of are the bots. With this new system, we are bots. Also, what the hell is this guy doing? He's trying to swim against the current. Well, I'm not going to go down into the river. That would be idiocy. But the fact that that guy was just swimming along the river casually like that, it just says a lot about the game. It's very hard to hit people that are swimming, to be perfectly honest with you. Like, they're all getting in a fight over Risky Reels. Which is another interesting thing, actually, the fact that Risky Reels is here in the new map. Very, very intriguing. It does add to that theory. Is this a new map, or is this the same map just changed beyond recognition? It could well be the same map. I mean, we've got a lot of places that are the same, but they're all in different locations. So, my theory is that it's some form of alternate dimension. But what it is or not, we just don't know yet. We don't know enough of the story to be able to see. And that circle is not on my side. Now, if I can wait and run in when one more person's died, I can then sort of like guarantee myself top 6 and then get aggressive and try and take out a couple of people towards the end. This is the way to play Arena, in my opinion, at the moment. Just keep it casual at the start, and then once you've hit sort of either top 15 or top 5, that's when you can start getting aggressive, because you've already got loads of points from that game. Like, top 15, you've already guaranteed yourself 90 points. So then, why not try and push your way up by getting extra kills as well? But top 5 is even better. That's 120 points, regardless of kills. So, another thing, what you got to bear in mind is at the start of Arena, you are not losing any hype from getting killed towards the start of the game. So if you land somewhere hyper aggressive and you get into fights with people but you're dying quite quickly, don't worry about it. You're not losing anything. Right. Top 5. And I'm pretty sure there's a guy up here. There he is. And he's hit up quite a bit. Wow. He caught me off guard with that. Fair play to him. I'll give him that one. That was well played by him. I underestimated him. He had the high level rocket launcher. Alright, so from that game, I got 14,365 XP. 8,000 from survival. So, just from surviving towards the end of a game, 8,000 XP. Now, is this much? Now that's the big question. Is it? To me, it still doesn't seem like a lot. But it's a big help. Rather than 1,000 games that could cut it down to maybe 600, which is a little bit more manageable. But it's still a lot of XP that they want us to get. So, is this new system easier than the old one? Personally, I don't think it is. I think this new system is harder than the old one because it will require much more gameplay. So Epic have tried to make it more fun, less grind. Yeah, there's more fun, but there is also more grind in my opinion. So thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it informative, and let me know down below in the comments what you think of the new XP system. But personally, I'm not the biggest fan. So yeah guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe, because we make informative videos like this all the time, which is really handy to know, because like some of the things I talk about you might not have known before, so it's very handy to keep up to date. So thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.